Hello, welcome to the video on choosing a poster style. In this video, I will discuss ideas you should consider when deciding what to include in your celebration of writing poster. At this point, you most likely have begun research into an area that interests you. This is good. The type of research you are doing will determine the kind of elements you will include in your poster. What you don't want to start with is an idea of how your poster should look. What we are talking about in this video moves beyond the concept of designing a poster. A well-designed poster is a good thing, but if the content of the poster does not communicate your research, then you will lose your audience. Remember, the average time a person looks at a conference poster is about 90 seconds. We have to express ourselves quickly, but effectively. Let's quickly discuss the different types of research. You've probably been taught about qualitative versus quantitative research. The method you choose will largely determine the design of your poster. Qualitative research is performed to uncover trends in thought and opinion. We come to qualitative conclusions through methods like interviews, group discussions, and ethnographic studies. Findings are not often generalized among larger populations, but they do allow us to build foundations for further research questions. Quantitative research is used to quantify data and generalize results from a sample to the population of interest. We come to quantitative conclusions through methods like surveys, questionnaires, and data analysis. The data is often generalizable to larger populations and recommends final courses of action. Let's look at a couple examples on how to represent these different types of research on a poster. For qualitative research, you will want to emphasize the ideas you've collected in your research. This is often done through images and what we refer to as call-out quotes. Look at how this poster uses images to illustrate complex ideas and topics. This poster calls out quotes from the research to highlight important ideas. Both these methods will allow you to point your audience to elements of your research that you find most important. For quantitative research, you will want to emphasize the data you have collected. This is often done through using graphs and charts. This poster uses a pie chart to illustrate their ideas quickly, while this poster uses a bar graph to represent their data. Different charts will be better at illustrating your data, so you should look at further resources on what type of data representation to use. Remember, choose a topic of research that interests you first, not the type of poster you want. The type of research you do will determine what to include in your poster. This concludes our video on choosing a poster style. Thank you for watching.